I just left off on the wanting a toxicology on the vitamin D. And that's the same vitamin when I'm talking to Dr. Aparicio when I'm saying, look, man, because when I brought up Dr. Tony, she looked at me. It's just, so she has a connection to Dr. Tony, and I want to know what that is. Because she looked at me, and then I went through, she didn't want to do a toxicology on her, and she just looks at me, and she goes, oh, that's why. Something like, that was her response. I want the conversation given to a lawyer or a human rights group so they can say, okay, I'm releasing all surveillance, all phone conversations of each incident that I'm depicting. I've said this on a million videos. Every incident that I'm depicting on these videos, I'm releasing those incidents of surveillance and phone conversations or any type of to get evidence for those conversations. Every single one that I'm putting on my YouTube. So I released that, man, and somebody can look at the conversation and analyze people's behavior. You know, when Dominic when he starts to talk about the Dr. Tony to Dr. Aparicio, she lights up and she responds, that's why it's something similar to that. And she's like, that's why to where I wanted a toxicology and they wouldn't do a toxicology. And you should be able, and I even said, well, just take the vitamin D, because I don't want to lose the chain of custody. Once it comes back to once I take it back, somebody can interchange it. They can just put me out of my bed and just take it out of my pocket. I mean, somebody's touched me in the first 2 years, man, for sure. Again, I've made a lot of videos on these kind of things. But then there's no chain of custody to what I'm saying is not a vitamin D. And she wouldn't take it. I said, well, just put it, I mean, give it to a hospital. I mean, you test blood. Why can't you take this and give it to a hospital to do it? But we don't do that. I'm like, is that lawful? I'm asking. And again, she could be under a government intrusion. I want to know what her response to that is. Somebody could be saying, don't take it. Because I remember when I put the vitamin D in my pocket, I just grabbed and put it in my pocket, man. And I remember I asked, like, why did you take that? Why did you, what are you going to do with that kind of thing? I mean, it's like they want a heads up before seeing the doc, that kind of thing, man. I remember when she's asking me in the car, I want that conversation between me and my Aunt Maria given to a lawyer also. And I remember saying, I just took it, I have it, and that's it. You know, I'm not giving an explanation. But she got, I mean, when I showed Dr. Tony the vitamin, I said, oh, she just saw the look on her face, man. And I said, well, I don't know. Anything could be in that vitamin. I said, if I'm saying I'm having an effect that is not vitamin D, which has no effect at all, I want to test it. Because I was thinking something was getting in my food. I'm not sure if it's my food. What is it, man? But she wouldn't do it. And then she makes the statement, well, the FDA doesn't test for vitamins. And it's the way she said it. I wanted that video given to a lawyer. And then she diverted the conversation to, in China, they're putting stuff in babies, like baby's milk, that is poisonous or something like that. And I'm thinking, okay, why are you diverting the conversation to that? I mean, you know what I mean? There has to be logical answers, an explanation for it. I mean, she just has this look on her face, dude, and I could tell, oh my gosh. And then she's like, well, I want to give you a shot for something. I said, wait a minute. I don't need a shot. Look at my medical record. She goes, well, have you had a tetanus shot? I said, well, it's in my medical record. If you look at my medical record, you'll see that I've had a tetanus shot. I had a lady attack me with a weapon. She used the pit bull as a weapon to attack me. And I got a tetanus shot at that time, but that would be in my medical record. So, you know, what did she want to give me a shot with on that day? What is her answer? But I'm thinking, man, something is not right here. Now, if this were you, what would you do? What would you do?